เอ๊ะฮะIt's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Oh, it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not working. Oh. Okay, Twitch. I'll go over to YouTube instead. It's not working. Oh, wait. It's not working. No, it's still not working. No. No.
How about now?
It's not working.
It's not working.
Hi, Huggy Toes. Sunny day.
Octavio's puppet show's about to start at any minute. Grab your friends and call your parents, 'cause one thing is for certain. Turn that frown upside down. You don't need that where we're going. Daily playing games all day and talk until the morning. Tell you a short story about our lovely host today. He once was very lonely and played puppets every day. They'd gather around the silent crowd, they knew not what to say. But since you're here, it's very clear those days have gone away. Octavio's puppet show's about to start at any minute. The stage is set and the lights are out. It'll be here in a moment. Turn that crowd upside down. You don't need that where we're going. Welcome to the greatest puppet show on all the planets. TVO's Puppet Show! Hey, hey! TVO's Puppet Show! Hey, hey!
TVO's Puppet Show!
Hey, hey! TVO's Puppet Show! Ha! Ha! I'm not gonna get demonetized now because of that. My stream yesterday got demonetized because I played the original song. Ah! Demonetize this! Demonetize this! Where is my fang? There we go. Copy. Copy! Hello, everybody. It is I, the opulent, autotonic, operatic puppeteer from Bounty Hunter Unit Armis of HOLOSTARS English. My name starts with an O and ends with an O. My name is Octavio. What's up? Wait, isn't it your song? Exactly. Octavio is demonetizing Octavio. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So this is what happens, right? Imagine this. Octavio, channel HOLOSTARS-EN, plays his own song on stream. This is noted by the YouTube AI algorithm and says, oh my god, this channel, Octavio HOLOSTARS channel EN, is playing a song by an artist named Octavio HOLOSTARS channel EN. Therefore, we shall submit this complaint, we shall submit this hit to Octavio HOLOSTARS channel EN, and we shall route all the proceeds of said stream to the artist who made Octavio's puppet show. And then, once we give the money to them, which is a cover, then cover will give the ad revenue to Octavio channel HOLOSTARS-EN. So it's demonetized, but the ads, whatever, still goes to me. But it's officially demonetized on my YouTube, right? Now, it's fine, right? It's fine because the ad revenue, whatever, it's just a little, but it still goes to me, you know? But it has a weird effect when your VOD gets demonetized. For example, if I do a membership stream, right? And then my membership stream gets demonetized. If you go to my live tab on my YouTube, that membership stream will not show up on my live tab on YouTube. It won't show up as like members only or something like that. It won't show up because it's demonetized. But you can still access it somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how actually you'll access it. But so there was like a good 2 months where it seemed like I didn't have a membership stream if you weren't there live, because it doesn't show up on my live tab because it's demonetized. Yeah, but it's there. It's public. So weird. So I still get the money, fine, but it has bad effects, bad other effects on it. So that's why some Menchie videos are not showing up in the tab. Exactly. It's because they're demonetized. So I can access them. Now that I think about it, well, that's an issue, because if you can't see it in the tab, then you can't access it unless you have the link to the stream. I can access it because I have access to my YouTube studio. That's how I access the VOD of my demonetized membership streams. I have to go to YouTube studio itself to get the link.
The Octalks with Enna got demonetized, sure, but it's not a membership stream, it's a public stream, so you can still see it. But the membership streams, if they're demonetized, you can't see them, even if they're public. So I guess what I need to do is maybe make a playlist. A playlist of demonetized membership streams that you can go to and see all the VODs there. I guess I can do that. Right? How did Octalks get demonetized? It's because, well, it's easy to see it. Octalks got demonetized because I did a karaoke, right? But the one yesterday got demonetized because I played my own song. Funny. I could cut out the demonetized part, but it also cuts out the chat, like the live chat. Yeah, I'm gonna make a purgatory playlist of all my demonetized membership streams so you can still go back to them if you're a member. Yeah, exactly. I'm being demonetized by Simang Tavi, that freaking asshole. He's there like in the ether. You know, he's a force ghost. And it's like, I can't believe he killed me. I'm gonna demonetize all his VODs. I'm gonna claim all of them. I look like him anyway. Yeah, I should make a playlist. Oh, Simang Chabi? No, that's a different guy. Simang Chabi is fine. He's doing great. You know, he got a little bit of that PTSD. He got a little bit about the trauma of what he witnessed. Oh, by the way, I am the cooker. I just finished writing the next episode of the Anathema anthology. I'm sorry it took a while, but that's because it's quite a long one. That's, or so I thought. Because now that I'm looking at it, it might just be 10 minutes still. It was just a bit difficult to cook because it's very lore-filled. And what I plan on doing, right, is when I'm about to release that, I plan on doing like a lore membership stream where we basically just talk about all the things you need to know. A summary of everything lore-related up to that point. So you understand what's going on. Now, I also already finished the T3 Valentine's voice pack. Already recorded, already sound designed. And what's fun is that I was able to use my knowledge with sound design, with my original music that I've been working on. I was able to use that in mixing my newest, the newest T3 VP. Yeah. It's already done. Now here is where things are a bit different now. Here is where the plans have changed. I am looking for somebody to commission. This is what I plan on doing. For all of my voice packs, I'm gonna have art commissioned, right? I'm gonna have art commissioned so that you can have a wallpaper to go with your voice pack as well. So you can have a visual to go with your voice pack. And that's why this Valentine's VP might be delayed a little, because we have contacted 2 artists and they're like not available at the moment. I'm still trying to find an artist. Still trying to find an artist. Artiste. Right? So you can imagine the T3 voice packs wallpapers will be a little bit less detailed than the T4 voice pack wallpapers. You know? So that's pretty cool. And I'm actually super proud of the sound design for my T3 VP, and I'm excited to start the sound design on the T4 one. By the way, the T3 ones are scripts made by puppets. So there's a bunch of scripts in #ARMIS Adventures, and we chose a script from there, and that's why they're in T3. The T4 VPs are the ones I write myself that are about the Octavio lore. Right? The Octavio lore. But hello! I've been cooking, but that actually wasn't the thing I cooked this morning. The T3 VP cookerage happened like 4 days ago already. I finished that 4 days ago. The T4 VP cookerage happened 2 days ago. Right? and then I cooked something this morning. It's very, very cooked. It's very cooked. It's really good. I think. So there's, you know what? It's funny because even given all the news that you know from this year about HOLOSTARS, this year is going to be Octavio's strongest year by a mile. This is like the year. This is the year, right? To be an Octa posse. You know? Trade the first 2 years. Trade them. Gain 2 years back from your life, guys. Trade them right now. Trade the memories. Trade them to someone else. Trade them to a Rosator or something. Remove all your memories of the past 2 years. It's over. That's done. This year is all that matters. Okay? You don't want to trade? Well, good luck. Have fun dying 3 years earlier than expected. You were supposed to die in 2077, but now you're gonna die 2074. Wow, I mathed that one really, really fast. Okay, forgetting about Octavio right now. There we go. There we go. Gain 2 years back of your life. Gain it back. What are we doing to Rosaders? You're actually decreasing their lifespan by 2 years. If you give 2 years of Octavio to the Rosaders, they'll die in 2077 instead of 2079. Okay. Unfortunate, but necessary. Stop being a fan of Octavio for the past 2 years. Stop it. Remove it. It's done. It's Jover. It's cooked. It's chopped. It's mogged. Whatever Gen Z term is freaking popular these days. It's over. Wait, why do they live longer anyway? Because they're bugs? I don't know. They're like an unholy combination between bug and not bug. Wow, Gen Z, hashtag we're like, goodness gracious! Oh, oi, nasan si Karen? Where's Karen? Karen, where are you? Where are you? Thank me. Thank me for a viral moment. Brother, your tweet has like 100K impressions or something. Crazy. My Jane Doe has like 90K. Exactly. Thank you. And your goodness gracious tweet has like 100K. Bro, thank me. Thank me. Karen, you're there. Give me the money you made on Twitter. That's my content. That's mine. Actually, no, that's Vice Ganda's content. No, but that's mine. That's my original content. Yes. Give it up. Yeah, royalties, exactly. This is the deal. $1 royalty on every impression in perpetuity. Therefore, you owe me $100,000 and $1 per view in perpetuity. Okay. That's it. That's the deal. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Karen is like, that deal is very fair, and for that reason, I'm in! What is this offer, dog? It's a sharky offer. You know me. I'm a shark. Welcome to the Shark Tank. Oh, by the way, I've also been workshopping the Shark Tank thing with the internet, with myself and the internet. I've been searching for ideas, like games, to how to gamify Shark Tank, and I've been having a hard time figuring out how to gamify Shark Tank. Here is my idea so far. Sharks, good morning. I am Octavio, and I would like to present to you a cool business opportunity for a Shark Tank stream happening in the future as a HOLOSTARS-EN collab. Now, what I'm thinking is, it's kind of difficult, right? But what I'm thinking is there are like multiple stages that you need to go through to gamify it, right? Like, for example, the first stage is like the pitch. That's a presentation. And then, you discuss the presentation and that stuff. And then there are like, let's say 2 sharks. 3 sharks. Let's say the 2 sharks are HOLOSTARS and the 1 shark is chat, right? They do a vote via poll. Then the thought for the first stage is this pitch compelling? Did it entertain you? Was it good? Was it entertaining? And if 2 out of 3 sharks say yes, then you get 10% increase in probability to get a deal. To get the deal that you want in the end or something like that, right? Then, we move on to stage 2. Stage 2 is like... What is stage 2? Stage 2 is... What does this product solve? Like, what is the problem that this product solves? Do we even need this product? Is it something that people need in general? Right? The products are something I'm gonna make. Like, the product or business is something I'm gonna think of. For example, a puppet that quacks in the night, right? And they need to sell that to the sharks. The second stage is what problem does it solve? What gap does this fill in? You know? And then they debate. The sharks and the pitchers debate, right? And then if it's satisfactory to 2 out of the 3 sharks, then increase in probability to get the deal that you want. Let's say 10%. Then the third stage is like, yeah, puppet that quacks, whatever. Then third stage is the numbers. We talk about the numbers. And when that happens, a roulette wheel shows up on screen, and then they need to roll for the numbers. Like, for example, total sales, lifetime sales. $2 million worth of lifetime sales, right? And then they're like, okay, what is your, how much is the product? How much do you make the product, right? And they roll the dice again. And they roll on the product, the puppet that quacks cost $500. For each one? Yes. And then how much do you sell it? And then they roll the dice again. We sell it for $250. and so they debate that. They're like, wait, you make the product for $500 and you sell it for $250? Aren't you selling at a loss? And then they need to justify that. And if the price is justified based on the 3 judges' thoughts or whatever, then they get a probability increase at the end again, 10%, right? And then whatever, I'm still thinking, I'm still workshopping it. And then at the end, right, is the final like conclusion, like is getting the deal that you want. Now the winner of the Holo Shark Tank should have the deal that's closest to what they want. For example, they want $100,000 for 10% of the company, right? And so the sharks are like, so you need to negotiate. The sharks are like, no, I will give you $100,000 for 50% of the company. The company's mine. And you need to negotiate back. No, I can't do that. That's too much. How about $100,000 for 25% of the company? Right? And then once you're able to negotiate up to the closest you can to the target place, to the target goal, then you roll the dice. Then you roll the dice with increased probability, depending on how many stages you passed. And then when you get it, you win. Yippee! Something like that. So if you failed all the stages, you probably just have like 10% probability to get your deal. Now, if you lose the roll, the sharks are gonna be like, this product sucks. This product sucks. And for that reason, I'm out. You're selling this product for $250 and you make it for $500. And for that reason, I'm out. So that's my current state of my workshopping of the Shark Tank game. It's quite difficult. I'm not quite sure. Now, another angle of it is not to sell a business or a product, but to give a suggestion on how to save HOLOSTARS. How will you save HOLOSTARS? Give me the pitch, right? That's the other angle of it. You know, and then Axel's like, Tempest dildos! Right? That one. I know, right? That one. Will it be approved? Who knows? Someone said, "Oh, then turn the product into actual merch." Ha! Dream on. Dream on. Dream on. It's good to dream. It's good to dream. Dreaming is free. Dreaming is free. Please, 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 please. But yeah. Gotta do the Saving HoloStars version. That's what I was thinking last night. My brain was racing, and then I need to stop because you know what? That was out of my working hours. I need to stop thinking about that. When after working hours, I should only think about playing video games, watching Shark Tank, baking pandesal, and nothing else. That would be so funny. Please, 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 please. But yeah, welcome to my second post-birthday stream. We left yesterday at the very first page of the Octa Travels document that we're gonna be looking at. Now, I wanted to do 3D today, but I decided, you know what? Let's just bring out the puppet for today. You know, because I can't bring out the puppet in 3D. We need to bring out the puppet because this is your time to shine. This is your time to shine. That's why the puppet's here, right? And that's why this is here as well. Yee! Wow! The same joke from yesterday. Wow! Wow! Whoa! Amazing! So original. Ouch. Ouch. Stop clicking on everything! Stop clicking on everything! What's going on? It's clicking on everything! Help! I just want to click on the one by Tofu Bunny Cat. Oh, it scrolls now? It's scrolling through the options. Stop. Wait, I just want to click on the thing. There we go. Tofu Bunny Cat, thank you so much for the HOLOSTARS-EN gifted membership. Thank you. Octavio HOLOSTARS-EN gifted membership. It's clicking through it. Oh, okay, cool. So there is a tab here up top that says fan funding. There we go. Fan funding. Now it's not scrolling through anything. So apparently there's a bunch of options here. Top chat, live chat, and fan funding. Okay, there we go. Show it. There we go. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Fan funding. So let's go ahead and show the website here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the website? Wait, what was the website again? Octavio's Concert Hall. Stop. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? My thing is just scrolling. Huh? Wait, is my mouse broken? It's just continuously scrolling. Huh? Wait, if I click here again. If I click here again, then wait. Is my mouse clicking? Huh? Wait, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. I think we're good. I'm gonna throw this mouse away. Yeah! Sorry. Oh, by the way, this mouse has a problem. Actually, it's double clicking now. It's double clicking stuff. So maybe I need to remove the mouse from life. Okay. Now I do this. Now I show the site. I think I got it. It's the Wix one, the Wix site. There it is! Excuse me? Okay. 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 All right. Let's go. Wait, there we go. God damn it, what's happening? What's happening? Octa Travel Stories. Octa Travels. So this was posted by Octavio's concert hall. I'm gonna link the link. Stop it! Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, and show it. Stop it! Where is the link? Holy moly. Whoa. 1 second. I need to. This computer needs to relax. Relax. It opened like three tabs of the same thing. Okay, where's... There we go. Relax, relax. Then... Here. There we go. That's the link. Go check it out so you can follow. Okay. Let's do it! Octa Travels. Whoa. Wait. Wait. There we go. Wow. I actually kind of want to make this. The music disappeared. Wait. Okay. There we go. There we go. What happened to the page? Excuse me, computer! Did I delete the page? Huh? Wait. I deleted the page. Okay, there we go. Okay. Maybe it's too big. Let's make it smaller. There we go. Puppet shot of me from this morning. Wow, look at all this art. Wait, I can click on the art? I'm breaking it! Ooh. That's a real location. Huh? Today was my first day performing in this town. It was my first time visiting. Oh, look at all the look at the formatting of everything. So nice. Visiting. And I wouldn't have thought of doing a show here if not for an invitation from the mayor's wife. I'm playtesting the zine. She and the high society ladies of the town wanted to invite entertainers from across South Elysium to perform during their town's peak tourist season. There's a lot of greenery in this place, providing shade during sunny days. I arrived before noon, so the tree-lined streets were a welcome respite from the heat. There were bushes and vine-covered walls full of flowers too, giving color to the haze of leaves everywhere. However, the stage was not under the canopy of trees. The stage has to look festive if we're performing next to the Grand Bridge. Sir Octavio, it would be of our greatest pleasure to have you bring your puppet show to our plaza celebration. That's a plaza, that's a real place. The shows were to be held at the town's plaza by the riverside near a mighty-looking stone bridge. Straddling the river, I saw carpenters, Sabrina Carpenter, erect a rectangular arc on top of a platform. I knew that this was where I would perform. I was the opening act and was impatient seeing the stage unfinished, so asked if I could assist with stage decoration. The head carpenter was reluctant to share the task with me, so I sought the organizer's approval. Leave it to me, I said as soon as I got the okay. You're getting a preview of Octavio's puppet show. This is a ticket. The ticket. I opened my suitcase, drew out my baton, and waved it over a bunch of puppets inside. My puppets... Yes, Sabrina mentioned! My puppets sat up and waited while I pointed my baton to boxes of decor and commanded them to put them up. It was a spectacle the townspeople had never seen before. Everyone gathered around as the Octoposse did their task, although a few puppets decided to wander as far as the bridge after they were done. The sight of the Octoposse in action drew a large crowd to the actual show. Their curiosity was appeased by my music and the puppets dancing. It was a smash hit, and I expect tomorrow will be the same. I think they like this part. This is such good art. What Mestro? Mestro. Puppet. Look at this beautiful art. Mestrot. Wow. You know what? It looks like Life is Strange for some reason. Wow. Next page. Oh. Look at all this art. It's so good. Next page. I'm playtesting it. I'm playtesting it. There we go. Ooh! Solo trip. I had been hoping to write this journal entry about my peaceful, relaxing vacation. I love this style of placing the art on real, locations. Wow. It looks real. I've been hoping to write this journal about my peaceful, relaxing vacation, how I was feeling refreshed and ready to get back to work upon my return, and so on. See, I thought I had been exceptionally clear with my puppets that they were to stay home and out of trouble. I even believed they'd listened when I got into the airport without noticing one of them tailing me. It wasn't until I saw one clinging stubbornly to the wing beneath my window that I realized one had tagged along. Whoa! They're gonna die! What? They're gonna die! Look at them! I couldn't very well send it back alone, so it came along with me for my solitary trip. Look at the butt. The butt cheeks. It's gonna die. For all the stress at the start, the vacation itself has been pleasant. The architecture here is beautiful. Though it reminds me of Anathema in some ways, my stowaway puppet was particularly excited about all the flowers in bloom. It picked one for me, though I can't imagine why it chose this one in particular. Cute! Cheeked up. That puppet is fearless. That puppet is misguided. Wow. What's it doing? It's being weird. Perhaps I should have brought some puppets along from the start. It did make things livelier at the cost of my relaxation. But I don't want this to set a precedent for the others. If this had been a dangerous mission rather than a holiday, it could have ended badly. I need to think of better ways to deter them. But for now, my priority is finding some way to fit Puppet into my carry-on before we fly home in the morning. Hey, oh, look at this little bag thing. Baggage. I'm so excited for the next page. Wait. Cruise! Damn, I went on so many vacations. I broke it again, Mom! I broke it again. Load yourself. Load yourself. Load yourself. Do it. I think I broke it. It's borked. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Load yourself. I broke it! I break everything. Hey! Let's zoom in. It's too high. It's too high resolution. Oh, look at this art. Why does it look so real? Because it is real. But even the shading of the art is so nice. Look at that little puppet over here. Cruises are comfortable, extremely expensive traps floating in the middle of the ocean. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. We're in the balcony of our cabin while the ship hums along somewhere between port of departure and wherever they're taking us next. Apparently, I won this entire trip from a raffle ticket someone slipped into my hand at an event weeks ago. I assumed it was a coupon for a free drink or something. Equally harmless, instead, a cruise. Naturally, I brought puppets. Someone has to carry the luggage. You forgot you went there? Yeah. Yeah, I've been on a cruise before. Embarkation went smoothly until the luggage started rattling. At first, I assumed the ship's engines were vibrating through the cases. Reasonable explanation, perfectly logical. Then one suitcase sneezed. Yes, sneezed. I opened it and discovered a new puppet curled up between my clothes, like a stowaway crab. No explanation, of course, just wide eyes and a very guilty expression. Not again! They kept pointing vaguely toward the water outside the terminal and shaking their head. We'll unpack that later. For now, the puppets are treating the ship like a moving playground. We toured the promenade, watched a cooking demonstration. One of them tried to steal a lemon garnish and somehow ended up wandering dangerously close to the casino. Let the records show I was only observing the tables, purely academic interest. Before I could even sit down, however, 3 puppets grabbed my coat sleeves and physically dragged me away from the blackjack table like tiny panicked bodyguards. Damn it! Damn it! They keep side-eyeing the water, but they chose this seat. Apparently dinner is soon, and there's apparently a theater show afterward. Tomorrow, We might investigate the pool deck, though. Though the new puppet turned pale the moment they saw the ocean stretching in every direction. Curious. Fortunately, you have several days on the ship. Plenty of time to figure out why they hid in my suitcase and perhaps convince them the water isn't planning to eat them. You can swim in the water, puppets. You can swim in it. It's not opening. Let's just appreciate it from afar. That's rock climbing. That's so scary. Rock climbing on a boat? We can swim? No. You're just gonna drown. Yeah, you just absorb the water and then you drown. You become one with the water, though. Wow. It's not opening. I'm just gonna go near the monitor then. The shading is so good. I'm seated on a bench in the dim blue quiet of the aquarium's largest gallery. The light here filters through a glass like diluted sapphire. Everything slow drifting, a little dreamlike. Puppet insisted we come, or rather several dozen puppets insisted, loudly and with much dramatics, until the ocean view cabin felt less like a suite and more like a flock of very small seagulls. Every fish that swims by is apparently the best one so far.
That's the best one so far. Oh no, that's the best one. That's the best one.
While I attempt to write, they're scattered along the railing, pointing at everything that swims past as if the creatures might applaud them for noticing. One of them just tried to wave at a jellyfish. The jellyfish did not reciprocate. The new puppet stayed behind me at first, clinging to the edge of the bench like the glass might suddenly burst and flood the entire building. Understandable, I suppose. A wall of water filled with drifting shapes isn't exactly comforting if you already distrust the ocean, but curiosity is a powerful force. A few minutes ago, I noticed them inching closer to the railing, slowly, carefully. Now they're standing between two other puppets, peeking over the edge of the glass and pointing at a school of silver fish passing by. Progress. Yeah, the writing is so good and so fun and nice and wholesome. A small blue fish drifted past the glass a moment ago, bright, almost electric. I pointed it out. Huh, I said, tapping the glass lightly. This one looks familiar, a creature that forgets. How convenient. Several puppets stared up at me. I waved it off. Never mind, cultural reference. What? What did you say? They huddled together after that, chittering as if the fish might overhear them and clarify the joke. Eventually, they dragged me through the gift shop instead, apparently the most important exhibit here. I'm now supervising a heated debate over which keychain best represents today's adventure. Is that the keychain? This one? They chose a tiny blue tang. I informed them that we have a limited budget, so the keychain must be shared with the puppets back at the workshop. There was immediate outrage. Personally, I think it builds character. Also, it might help them remember where they got it, just in case one of them turns out like the fish one day. Cute! Oh. I wonder what the next place is. The beach! God, I want to go to the beach if only the gas prices were normal. The sun is a menace. Fitting, I suppose, this is the final item on our itinerary, the last stop before the cruise spits us back into reality. I've taken refuge beneath a very large umbrella, planted firmly in the sand like a flag of surrender. The beach itself is perfectly pleasant, bright water, soft wind, waves rolling in with that rhythmic hush-hush sound that makes people poetic. Unfortunately, the sun overhead is attempting to assassinate me. So I came prepared. Ooh! Look at my hat! Nice hat. What is this place, though? It looks so nice. And the puppet is melted. Ooh, I like the little tapes. that are taping the pictures. Beach hat, sunglasses, strategic shade, what? Placement. I chose a spot close enough to the water that the tide occasionally creeps towards our towels. Purely coincidental, of course. And absolutely not because a scared puppet has been treating the ocean like a mythological beast that will devour them whole. Yeah, the washi tapes. I'm choosing to believe this is intentional. Exposure therapy, I suppose. Right now, they're standing ankle deep in the shallows, chirping every time a wave touches their foot. The others keep dragging them in. Is this a crab? It is a crab. Earlier, they would barely step near the water at all. Now they're splashing back when the waves roll in, like they're testing who wins the argument. Images really take time to load. I see. In the meantime, I've been assigning small errands. Puppet, I called earlier, reclining comfortably. Fetch your maestro a drink. They did. Then sunscreen. Then a shell that looked particularly photogenic. Is this the shell? It's a very effective distraction technique. Keeps them from spiraling into dramatic monologues about sea monsters. At some point, however, I may have closed my eyes for a moment, purely to rest them. When I woke up, I discovered two things. First, the puppets had been unusually quiet. Second, I was buried in sand from the neck down, completely immobilized. They were extremely proud of themselves. Honestly, I suppose it's fair retaliation. This crab is so cute. Still, they're laughing together, now running between the water and our umbrella, comparing shells and arguing about whose sandcastle looks the least like a collapsed pastry. The formerly fearful one has wandered farther now, letting the waves reach their knees before running back with the rest. We'll be heading back soon, and just to be clear, going on vacation does not exempt anyone from their duties tomorrow. Even the traitors. What? What do you mean the traitors? Yeah, the formatting's so good, all the art and all like the little extra details, the little like designs over the text, the highlighters. It feels real. It doesn't feel like AI. It's not AI. It's real. It's so cute. Ooh. Look at these. They're so small. A berry fun day. Spring is upon us. Oh, why is this music so nice? Wind no longer bites with its chill. Various animals awake from their hibernation and wild berries begin to sprout. Today, I let the puppets out to enjoy some time in the sun, bask in the pleasant spring weather, maybe even forage for something useful. But of course, I shouldn't have expected anything normal from those creative critters. Their creativity knows no bounds, just like mine. They found some wild berries while frolicking in the nearby forest, and when some of them kept tugging at my coat to follow, I thought they were going to ask whether those berries were edible or not, though it seemed like they had other plans. Armed with tiny paintbrushes made with loose animal hair, and with thimbles as paint buckets, some puppets started happily decorating these blue-colored wild berries. The more resourceful of the bunch made a few ladders from fallen twigs on the ground, so the painters could have an easier... They painted the berries! It was honestly so inspiring watching them work together to bring this little art project to life. I asked them what they were doing this for. Adventure. But all I got were expectant gazes as if it should have already been obvious to me. Well, we may be intrinsically connected with the strings, but I'm not a mind reader. These puppets need to learn the difference one day. Not everyone was gung-ho about giving these wild berries a little makeover, however. Some puppets were content to just lounge around and pick some berries to bring home. I picked one myself, and well, they didn't seem like the poisonous kind. And honestly, it was quite sweet. A bit too tart for my liking. Look at all this art! Look at that. Look at it. I waited until they'd finished painting up a good bunch. You know, this is... Of course, Octavio's mind. works in mysterious ways. You know what I was thinking about? Imagine a near like post-apocalyptic scenario, and people and someone sees this notebook, and that was a moment from 10 million years ago, 10,000s of years ago, where all of this seemed like the most important thing ever. But 10,000 years later, it's just a little memory. Whoa. Of course. It's the music, guys. It's the music. I waited until they finished painting up a good bunch, and I gotta say, their work looked eerily similar to mine when I painted my own creations. Like Maestro, like puppets indeed. It's a shame we had to leave those painted berries behind, though. The puppets tried pleading their case, but I simply told them that their new siblings shall be the guardians of the forest. And they all lived happily ever after. The end! Cool. Yeah, what if this is like, we're the civilization that went to Elysium, and we just unearthed this notebook. And you're like, wow, whoa. So much care, so much effort, so much care went in this notebook. So much effort and went into like the painting of the berries and stuff. So much effort into making the puppet like not be scared of water and all that. But that's 10,000 years in the past. That's 10,000 years that all those moments have gone by and passed. That it doesn't even matter anymore. But still, it's a life that was lived. Oh. I do want to buy that paperclip, yes. Checkmate! Well then, puppets, from this point forward, I'm going to teach all of you some chess. Why so sad? Eh! Look at that puppet with a big-ass coat. Oh! When I make my move, it's your turn to check the king. Wait, was this... This wasn't planned. This wasn't planned to coincide with that, right? It wasn't, right? No? Maybe it was. What? No, you didn't make this like 2 weeks ago. You made this long ago. Maybe. This art installation caught my eye the moment it got within sight. I was strolling alone, my puppets having gone ahead after I let them roam around the park. When I make my move, it's your turn to check the king. Knight to h3.
He's gonna sacrifice himself!
No! It's not every day they get to enjoy such a nice sunny day outside. As I got closer... As I got close to my target, something else piqued my interest. Small chittering chatters and familiar silhouettes surrounded the stone exhibits of the stone pieces of the exhibit. Black and white, supersized chess pieces were deliberately placed on a slightly raised chessboard on the floor. A playable game for giants. But the ones currently trying their hands with the pieces were nothing but teeny tiny little creatures. They're so small. I almost gonna help the snort that escaped my nose at seeing a puppet with all their 6 arms and puny legs try to push a piece forward to no avail. I had to shake my head as well, finding my coat resting atop the Black King's piece. A self-satisfied looking puppet making themselves cozy inside it while holding onto the chess piece. So that's where my coat went. I was trying to find it all morning. And as if that wasn't creative enough, some of them even had the gall to pull out some of the surrounding plants to wrap them around the white stone pieces for decoration. The white chess pieces did look quite inspired after all the moss greens were stuck around them. I couldn't even begin to fathom what goes on in their minds. I had to ask them if anyone even knows how to play chess. But I was met with silence and confused hollow gazes. It's not like I'm one to talk, but I'd like to think I at least know the basics. I do hope we don't get a visit from the city council or the park rangers. I did tell my puppets to clean them up back to how they first saw the sculptures. I made sure that white marble queen was sparkling. When I make my move. Also, what the hell is this place so nice? Cool. Oh. Next is, ooh, what is this? No, I broke it again. There we go. No, Ron, no! What is it? Am I meant to eat all this chocolate? And I don't think we have enough vases for the flowers. Did we make this? The matters of the heart are too frivolous to let my puppets indulge in them, let alone be aware of them. Why, all they ever need to know is that I graciously gave them each a functioning heart, and that the strings that bind are eternal. Their devotion is never lacking, of course, as proved by this ridiculous little ritual they insisted on doing for the sorry excuse of a holiday. But here we are, on this bench beneath them. This isn't handwritten, right? This is, I mean, it's handwritten, but this is like a font, right? Because the font is nice, I like it. But here we are on this bench beneath a massive flower arc shaped like a freaking heart how romantic. Though dare I say, this veil they made is quite fine quality. You know what? The way this is formatted kind of feels like my notebook. The one I made on debut, kinda. Just better and more beautiful. I don't even know how they got their hands on such expensive silk. And not to mention the lace, huh? Maybe I should check my coin box later. They led me here after a little breakfast in bed moment they bestowed upon me. Let's just say calling it breakfast is me being generous, and having it in bed almost made me not have a bed for the foreseeable future. But that's a story in itself for later. I barely had my hair brushed before the veil got unceremoniously thrown over my head. I thought I was being kidnapped. Sweet. So many gifts of flowers and chocolates later, I asked them what those were even for. They simply looked at me like I'm stupid. How rude! And chirped that they're for showing their gratitude to me as their puppeteer. I won't lie and say their intent didn't tug on my heartstrings. Strings mentioned! But I can't have their egos inflated much more than they are. Again, I don't really mind Valentine's Day. But if that means getting showered in appreciation like this, then it's not all so bad, I guess. Strings mentioned. Very cute, very cute. Oh. Here we go. Wow. Oh, I love this so much. I just love all the pictures being like real. Puppet discovered a mysterious path during our walk in the woods. They had just run right into a bush without me. It was so thick, the branches kept getting stuck in my coat, but on the other side of the bush was the staircase going upward. We couldn't see what it was leading toward. Ooh, wait, look at this! This is drawn on the rock, and then look at these flowers too. So good! Artists! Man, artists. I can't believe that these carvings are here. On the rock walls were carvings of the Quietus and what looked like people surrounding it. They seemed to be in worship. Puppet didn't seem to care and was looking at a couple of flowers growing on a nearby bush. They kind of looked like the Quietus, or rather their feathers were very similar to it. Features were very similar to it. One had the shape, another had the color, but they were not the same. The staircase led to a hidden lake at the foot of the mountain. The pier seems to be in good shape. It doesn't shake when I walk on it. Those same flowers from the past seem to be growing around the lakeshore. We'll relax. Oh, perhaps this used to be a place of worship for the Quietus. I would never expect to see something like this in Elysium, though it would explain all of the flower symbolism that we're seeing. But past the flowers and the carving, nothing else here seems to remain of those days. Even so, it would have been a waste if me and Puppet had just left after confirming. We'll relax around here for a bit before we continue on our journey. You know, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. You know why? Because, of course, after the friggin' Anathema Anthology arc, there's no way, but we go back to Elysium. So I like that there is kind of like a connection. There's some sort of connection going on. Thank you for giving me ideas. Thank you for giving me the ideas. Puppet seemed to have caught a fish. Look at the lighting on this. It's so nice. Like there's the little highlights on his hair and the clothes. Because the sun is around here. Ugh, the shadow. Everything's in shadow here. Ugh. The picture itself is really nice too. Is that what is that? That's a puppet mermaid. It's a puppet mermaid. Fish. Puppet fish. It's a koi pit. I want this as my wallpaper. Oh! I'm getting this as my wallpaper. I'm making this my computer wallpaper. It's so nice. It's so nice.
It's so nice.
Oh. Summertime. Today we arrived at a small town. After looking around for a while, we found a hiking path. Since we were in the mood to explore, we followed it like real adventurers. We quickly reached a forest filled with trees that I don't know the name of. Hiking was fun, but it didn't take long for us to come face to face with our first challenge, a big bridge, no more than wooden rope. So exhausting. Oh, I love the colors of this one. I wanted to try my best and make it to the other side, but my legs wouldn't move. The only thing I could do was hold on to the rope on the side, afraid to fall off. So, like a true savior, Octavio picked me... Wait! Oh, it's the perspective of the puppet. Is it? So, like a true savior, Octavio picked me up, placed me in the front pocket of his shirt, and easily made it over to the other side. Hehe. After that, we kept on walking for a while. Hiking is more exhausting than I expected. I really thought it's nothing more than walking. I love the music. Some entries are written by... Oh, I see. But all of the exhaustion was forgotten when we found... I guess this is like the puppet who writes. This puppet knows how to write. They're educated. But all the exhaustion was forgotten when we found this beautiful place to rest at a small cliffside. Mossy, water pouring down the rocks into small waterfalls, and a pool of clear blue water that was deep enough to be able to swim in. What is that? What is this? What is that? You know what this reminds me of so much is PlayStation 1 RPGs. Because in PlayStation 1 JRPGs, the backgrounds are usually like CG, right? They're CG, and then the interactables in the environment are 3D. So you can interact with them. And so this kind of reminds me of that. So the background in this is real, but the things you can interact with are drawn. You got this, you got this, you got this. So you can imagine like an RPG or a character, like you interact with that. What is this detail added like the motion blurred leaves? God, artists! Stop. Yeah, and then the models just run around the printed background, exactly. Yeah. I didn't know a waterfall was that loud, but it was nice to listen to. It got even more calming when Octavio started humming to himself while he went to cool off in the water. It was so comforting, warmed up by the afternoon sun and surrounded by nature. You know, the small little details in the art. You know, now that I'm making music, right? It's easy to put 4 chords over and over. You know, 4 chords over and over, and maybe some instruments that keep looping over and over until the end of the song. But like a song is usually completed when you put like just ear candy, just little moments, just little small moments of ear candy here and there that don't repeat, but they're just there, right? And that's what I guess now I'm seeing with art as well, is that, you know, you can draw a character and all that stuff, you can draw a background, but there's just these little details where you're like, only an artist can think of. You know, like the little lighting on the hair, on the side of the clothes, some leaves just blowing in front of the camera with a motion blur. That's what I struggle with, for example, with my thumbnails and stuff. Mostly because thumbnails are just meant to be made like really fast, right? But it's easy there are people who make super cool thumbnails out there. Like, for example, our 3D debut thumbnails or our outfit reveal thumbnails. You know, the recent thumbnail from Gerard with his outfit reveal and stuff like that. And there's just little details here and there. For example, the font, the text, like new outfit reveal. You know, for people like me who aren't like super artists, we just get the font out there. We just type in the text box like new outfit reveal and that's it. But for like a freaking artist, graphic designer, they're like, I'm gonna type the letter O, then on a separate text box, I'm gonna go type the letter U, and then position that a little lower than the O, and then for the letter T, let's bring it up a little, just a little, you know, so it looks nice, you know, and that's a kind of like sauce, I guess. It's if in music it's ear candy, and that's like eye candy in art. Anyway, I didn't know waterfall was that loud, but it was nice to listen to. It got even more calming when Octavio started humming to himself while he went to cool off in the water. It was so comforting, warmed up by the afternoon sun and surrounded by nature. I almost fell asleep. But before I could fall asleep, I was hit by a wave of water. What started as a little prank from Octavio quickly turned into a real water fight. I tried to use one of the small waterfalls to my advantage, successfully splashing the water. Octavio, the air was filled with laughter. On our way back, we found a flower that we've never seen before. It looked interesting with a reddish color and spiky petals. Such a cool flower. Today was exhausting, but it was so much fun. So nice. Secret flower garden. Oh, it broke again! Mother! Okay. Oh, it broke again! Mother! Okay. Secret flower garden. The place we're visiting today is filled with beautiful plants. You can smell flowers wherever you are. Look at that little puppet! It's so small! See, the part of the sauce here is a shadow. It's just a little shadow there. You know, that's part of the sauce. We started walking, curious to see what the town has to offer. After just a few minutes, we found a park with a... And for example, here in the text here, the secret sauce here is the pink, like, little outline here on the left. How do you think of that? I can't think of that. After just a few minutes, we found a park with all kinds of flowers, making us feel like we walked into a secret garden. I just couldn't help but get one of the pretty flowers for Octavio. Its color reminded me of his eyes, a beautiful shade of pink. He smiled when I gave him the flower and held me up so I could put it in his hair. Hidden away in a corner between smaller trees, we found stairs. I don't like stairs. They are tall and hard to climb, but I refused to let them beat me and made it into the top. It made it to the top in the end! The stairs are so big. We kept on walking for a while in awe of how relaxing nature can be as we made our way deeper into the forest. A bougainvillea? Oh, you know what? Here in my house, we have a ton of bougainvilleas. Like, we have a bougainvillea that's like super high up, and it's just a super thick line of white bougainvilleas. Just a bunch of them, just white, super thick. And then on the ground, we have a bunch of like pink and orange Pink, orange, bougainvilleas, yeah. We have a bunch of them. And it's great because what we do is we cut them like every few days, weeks, and we use it to decorate like my mom's like, you know, place, right? After what felt like eternity, we found another staircase. Even Octavio mumbled something like, "What? There are more stairs?" to himself. I tried my best to get up there, but my legs just wouldn't do what I wanted them to. Before I could give up, my view shifted and I had quickly been placed on Octavio's shoulder. Once we reached the top, we checked out a big white building. I don't know what exactly it was, but we made it to the top floor and took in the view from up there. What's cool is that our white bougainvilleas, I can't even reach. It's so high up. I can't reach it. It's just in the morning, you can just see a bunch of like white flowers on the floor because, you know, they fell. It shed. It fell. You know? I can't even tame it because it's so high up. Once we reached the top, we checked out a big white building. I don't know what exactly it was, but we made it to the top floor and took in the view from up there. It was incredible what it looked like. That is a great view, yes. We could see so far the town and nearby city almost hidden behind the forest. The sun and clouds painted nature in different shades. Are these like... These are pictures, you know, the real pictures here. There's pictures off the internet. Am I right? Or are these like real pictures that you took? If they're real pictures that you took, stop going out. Stop. That's... Gas is expensive. No Puppet submitted them all? What? They're photos taken by puppets? What? Wow! Wow! Here I was thinking they're free pick. They're really nice pictures. Stop touching grass. We could see so far the town and nearby city, almost hidden behind the forest. The sun and clouds painted nature in different shades of green and brown, and the air felt fresher than ever before. On our way back, an idea formed in my head. Why walk down the stairs when you can use their railing as a slide? Such a child. It was a bit scary. 3 of these photos on this page are mine. Hakut! How are you able to draw and go out and touch grass? Can you stop? Choose one. If you want to be an artist, lock yourself inside. Don't go out anymore. I forbid you, man. I'm kidding. Also, this art is cute. The sun and clouds painted nature in different shades of green and brown, and the air felt fresher than ever before. One of my favorite art pieces that I use as a thumbnail for sure is, you know, the one where me and Puppet are waiting by, like, there's this kind of waiting shed, and then I think there's the ocean at the back or something. That I think I use that for the art commissions. Basically what I'm saying, I love this so much. I love this whole mix thing going on where it's a real photo with art on it. And the art is like rendered in a way that the character is interacting with a photo and is interacting even with the lighting of the place. It's so good. It's so good. You know, it even saves you the trouble of making a background. I would love to have a music video in this style. Hakut! What are your rates? What are your rates for me to use one of your pictures? One of your photos. What are your rates for me to access your photo folder and for you to put me in those photos? Okay. Let me look at your photos. On our way back, an idea formed in my head. Why walk down this? Actually, I'm sure I have some good photos. I could commission like art over it. I probably have good photos somewhere. I didn't take a picture of them with the purpose of putting art on them though. But I'm pretty sure you guys also didn't take a picture of these with the purpose of putting art on them. So. Oh. Anyway, give me access to your photo album. On the way back, an idea formed in my head. Why walk down the stairs when you can use the... Felt the wind around me and heard Octavio's surprised laughter. It turns out stairs can be fun after all. Aw, puppet learning. Also, this fit. I really feel like a tourist. We found some... What? What is happening? Oh, wait. Where are we? Where are we? There's the zoom. No, I broke it again! It's not loading anymore.
It's not loading anymore. Oh no! It isn't loading. I broke it.
Okay. There we go. Whoa. We found something super cool. Octavio mentioned that it was rare to find caves in the Badlands since they're normally covered in sand. This is a real cave? There was a town... I wasn't sure if I was joking when he wanted to take a look. It was completely dark, and there was no guarantee there would be anything inside. But what do you know? Wow. There was a town on the other side. Ooh, look at this art! Completely abandoned. Who knows when, for who knows why, but it was really fun to look around. We had the entire place to ourselves, although I'm not sure how much longer that'll be true. I could have sworn I heard him mention something about free real estate. Bruh, it looks like we're in Mafia. We're in Mafia, the old country. This place is mine now. This is now my new 3D debut place. Why is there a ghost? I shall now 3D debut here. I mean, it's free. I broke it again! I broke it again! Don't click too fast. Don't move the mouse too fast. Okay. Finally home. I have no idea where we ended up or how we even got there, but we're both safe and sound. It was a very green and humid place with lots of leaves and plants I'd never seen before. I like the, you know, when it's closer to the camera, it's more blurred, right? When it's farther, I mean, depending on your focal, what you're focusing on, it's nice. Close up. I must have been at least 20 minutes of wandering, but Octavio insisted we weren't lost. I'm not sure how much I believe him. We made it out thanks to a waterfall. Ooh, I'm not wearing the suit. It's undone. It's kind of undone. The suit is. Yes, the buttons are undone. It was taller than most buildings with enough water to fill a river. It was honestly kind of scary up close. Look at this puppet. Look at this puppet. It's running for its life. The plants were a lot denser at the riverside, and it was difficult to walk around. But there were so many flowers blooming that it wasn't all bad. They were really pretty. Whoa. Oh, this is the one I used for a thumbnail. I just saw this in Octavio when I was looking for a thumbnail. Then I really loved the lens blur of it. So good. Was the puppet slipping? I'm gonna believe it's slipping. It's funnier that way. Whoa, wait. Imagine like the puppet setting up the camera far away. Right? And then, okay, let's walk now. And then the timer was on and then it slipped. Ooh. Ooh. I broke it again. Don't zoom in too fast. Don't zoom too fast. Okay. My latest mission brought me to a small urban prefecture in Zenokuni. In what was supposed to be a simple field survey but turned into a full-on cleanup of a corruption beast nest. Nothing that Puppet and I couldn't manage, of course. After receiving our reward, with additional fees, we still had time before our return trip. Honestly, I would have just waited it out, but Puppet rushed over and pushed their OPAD into my face full of pictures of the local area's food. Now serving coffee tomorrow. Feeling my stomach rumble, I suppose I could indulge in this little side quest. Puppet's confused face was so funny. I think they still don't get it. Our first stop was a homely coffee shop down the street. The OPAD kid. It had an intriguing but creative sign which confused Puppet about whether the shop was actually open. Its elderly owners warmly greeted us with their brunch special. Toasted bread served with homemade butter and an orange espresso. Wow. They even added a cup of whipped cream for Puppet. For after a meal, Puppet led me to an upscale looking restaurant. Bruh, is Puppet paying for any of this? I was skeptical at first, but I was sold after seeing they had Christmas decorations everywhere. Let's go! We were served several fancy dishes. What is this? Who is eating this? Who amongst you is eating this? Stop it. Stop. I have mungo for lunch, which is good. But stop that. Have mungo. But one dessert plate stood out the most for me. It featured multiple sweets of various colors, flavors, and textures. Puppet. All neatly arranged like a blooming flower garden and the tastes blending harmoniously in my mouth. Wow, look at this. So nice. Oi, Pogi! Pogi! By evening, naka-hoodie, I decided that Puppet and I would try Zenokunian convenience store food, but instead of just one, why not go around the block and sample all the stores we could find? By the end of our run, we bought so many snacks and Puppet learned how to ask for fukuro from the store clerks. As a reward, I treated them to 501 Takagi's favorite snack, the legendary convenience store pudding! Puppet later asked if he could come back here. I scoffed and roughly patted their head. We haven't even left and you're already wanting to come back. Quite greedy, aren't you? I gave no response to their pleading eyes, but at least I know both of us really think alike. Bro, this art is so nice! The shading is so nice! Look at this, look at this. Can we zoom in? No. Like, look at how the light kind of wraps around this area. And there's like even a little bit of light behind the head so you can see it clearly or something. Look at all the shading on the plastic. Look at the light wrapping around the clothes. Look at all the slight motion blur going on. Is there motion blur? Seems like there's motion blur. Oh! Oh, finally. It's still small! It's still small. Zoom in. Okay. Anathema Coast. Ooh! The ocean in Anathema is really cold. I'd forgotten that until I came. You know what? It's great. It's great that we're getting some Anathema stuff in here because, God, I enjoyed writing the new Anathema Anthology episode so much. It's quite different from all the previous ones. Funny, it doesn't seem to bother my puppets for all their whining and begging and bargaining to see this place for themselves. I was expecting their hopes to be way too high. for what they were about to see. I thought they'd be put off, maybe, at the very least a touch disappointed. There aren't any smooth shores to run along here, no soft sand to build a castle with our right mastro on with a stick. I bought them to satisfy their nagging curiosity and prove a point. Anathema is a cadaver and a memorial and nothing more. The salt spray tastes like sterile solution. The tide's just going through the motions, and even sitting in the sun, it's chilly. It's really not much of a beach. But I guess that's subjective, because as I write this, they're chittering happily from the rocks, combing the crevices, and the tide pools for hidden treasures. To my left is a growing pile of sheets. Little gleaming things, iridescent fragments. They keep bringing me like peace offerings. Probably trying to make up for that stunt they pulled in the water before, flailing around like they were drowning until I waded in to rescue them. Not that they needed it. Oh, look at that! I wanna be where the people are. Splash. I know a bad ploy when I see one, but still, I had to be sure. Anyway, now I'm lifeguarding, which is to say, sitting in my soaked heavy clothes, waiting to dry under the lukewarm sunlight while the culprits behave themselves. And they know I mean that as a threat. We still have a few hours of daylight left, and I'm less than excited about making the journey back through the gates to Elysium dripping wet, so I'm in no hurry to leave just yet. It's weird, I actually used to hate this view way back when. It always felt kind of lonely. But today, well, I was so busy keeping an eye on puppets, I guess I forgot that too. Wow. Wow. I like that you dim them. You dim them in a way that the levels are consistent with like the background around them. It's so good. Look at all the detail in the hair as well. Ah! Yummers. Yummers. Sneaky puppet, I thought I heard my camera shutter go off. Yummers! Man, look at that! Wait, let's one by one. Trust no puppet. End of the line. Seriously, what a freaking day. What a day. Now we're finally back on the train and heading to our actual destination several hours late. Mind you, I can take a minute to immortalize this whole annoying tale. The leg of our journey was always going to be a long one, so we had an early start. I mean, 4 o'clock in the morning isn't easy for me, but we're on vacation. I wanted to sleep in. Isn't early for me. I wanted to sleep in, but so once we were on the train, I set an alarm on my phone, shushed my puppets, and rested my eyes for a bit. Or it was supposed to be anyway. But it wasn't my alarm that woke me up. It was a train's conductor shouting, "End of the line." Look at this! Look at the lighting! Artists, your eyes and your brains. Look at the shadows on the puppets as well. Look at how everything's colored. It's so consistent with the color of the photo. Also, what the hell is this photo? It's so nice. Look at them all sulking like this wasn't the consequence of their own actions. Come on, show it to me. It's still small, but it's better. Man, I want all of these as wallpapers. What? Look at the motion blur too. So good. Worse, my phone was dead. Phone battery was dead, doubtless drained by certain someone's using it for their baby sensory games. And my puppets were nowhere to be seen, not inside the train. They were watching Miss Rachel. Nowhere that we'd stopped at. They just ditched me and wandered off. Luckily, the conductor told me the next train out of there wouldn't be till the afternoon, so I had nothing but time on my hands to hunt down these little traitors. A couple of scraps of their fabric caught on the platform's fence led me into the nearby forest, where I picked up a single trail of crushed undergrowth. At least they stuck together, small mercies. Hard cut to after 30 minutes of trekking through the forest, tripping over tree roots and getting my clothes caught in bushes. And I finally found them splashing around in some waterfall, not a care in the freaking world. They claim they wanted to let me catch up on sleep, but I don't buy it. No one seemed particularly remorseful. And I got wet socks from all their messing around. On the very tiny upside, we did make it back to the train on time, and I found some pretty nice shots from the day on my camera, which they'd also borrowed. Maybe I'll forgive them for the truancy eventually. You know what? What'd be super cool if this was like a voice pack, right? This would be fun. Couldn't you just track them? Well, you know, free will. Free will. Who said that I have to find them? I knew exactly where they were going. It's just that the forest was terrible. It was difficult to trek. Okay. God! Okay. Woo! Morning walks with Maestro. I love being a puppet, especially its perks. For example, this morning I woke up confused, itching to do something. Bothered, I crawled inside the Maestro's pocket, hoping that familiar warmth would calm me. Suddenly, Maestro picked up the coat, whirling me into this little adventure. Wow! Nice! Nice! So good! It's so good! We first went to a wooden restaurant. Their coffee smelled so good. I peeked out curious. Maestro got a cup, of course, and stood at the terrace, looking over a majestic river. It was tempting, the way the morning light played on the water. I wanted to swim there. Maybe I could. Jump. Puppet. His voice froze me in place. Time to go. No, don't jump. Sheepish, I buried myself back in his pocket. His steps were rhythmic, comforting, when everything was quiet. He dug me out, gave me a pat, then settled me on his right shoulder. The dirt path we were on was sloping down, lined with lush vegetation. A distant rumbling sound grew into a roaring thunder. The trees opened to an amazing view. Below was a big waterfall. Maestro carefully walked down, pausing on a flat stone, taking in the full view. I watched the rippling water, mesmerized. Go ahead, I heard him say. I jumped. I finally jumped. The cold water engulfed me. The adrenaline rush was the best feeling ever. I started treading water, but slowly sank, my cloth body soaking up the liquid. Admittedly, I was panicking. But Maestro was with me. With a tug of my strings, I floated on the water. Maestro was sitting on a rock with a glowing fishing rod, its line attached to me. He smiled. That's the picture. I like how I'm off frame. And that's a fishing rod. I tested treading the water again. Now it felt real familiar. The strings went unnoticed as I swam, like I had been doing it my whole life. Freestyle, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly dive. I did all the tricks I knew. I played to my heart's content. After all that, I laid on the stone, drying under the sun, so fulfilled I fell asleep. I'm currently sitting in Maestro's lap, looking at the fluffy clouds outside the plane window, excited for a new adventure. Guys! Guys! I need to go on a vacation. I want to go on a vacation right now. Guys, I want to go on a vacation. Why does it have to be so hot outside? Okay. Finally took me outside for a walk. Wasn't the first time I went outside, but it had been a while since I went out the last time. Look at it, so cute! He called me a curious puppet because I would go somewhere else staring at things while the other puppets would stand around. I don't go outside as much as the others because I wander off and I'm very hard to keep track of, according to Maestro. I don't know what any of that means, but I'm sure it's a good thing being a curious puppet after all. Hop, skip, jump! Anyways, Maestro decided to take me to a place that doesn't have sand, but grass and really tall trees. We walked the dirt path and then we stumbled across a wooden path with big gaps in between. It's hot as heck. It is really hot outside. It's hot inside, it's hot outside. I was scared of my foot getting caught, and so I made a game where I hopped over each gap and crack. Maybe I will go to the beach soon. Maybe I will. Maybe at the end of the month. I mean, after I get my payout, of course. Oh, I started to wander off and I found this really cool orange rock right by the water. I had an idea and I got right to work. A few minutes went by and Maestro was calling out my name until he finally found me. He gave me a funny look as he saw the drawing of me on the rock, but he did chuckle and took this picture of my self-portrait. Look at that! He's so happy! We continued our walk and I heard something in the water. I had no clue what it was, but it started to climb out of its hiding spot. It was green, pointy, and it had a long tail. I skipped right past Maestro and ran towards a friendly green thing to get a closer look, except it turned out that the green thing was not friendly. It was scary. That's an actual picture that you got. We finished our walk and went back home.
This was the best day ever.
And I hope we do this again. Big green spiky thing. Wow, no, puppet, no. I like the hand here. Like, no. Whoopsies. Ooh. Reggie. Journey in the jungle. Look, it's so cute. Look how they're underneath the water. They're plunging in the water. A band of puppets and I just returned to our hotel after meandering beneath the canopy. It was pretty great. We followed a magnificent path through the jungle and saw all sorts of neat things. There were flowers and leaves and a whole lot of green stuff. Around midday, we discovered a stream, and being thoroughly unprepared for swimming, I turned to the puppets for ideas. One bright little puppet pointed out a natural bridge made of large rocks that lifted out over the water's surface. Guys, do you know what the size of this is? What size the paper is? What size did you use? I led the way, of course, jumping from stone to stone with puppets energetically in tow. One of them got a little too excited and dove into the water to admire the vegetation. They made a very convincing argument about the water being pleasantly cool and refreshing. So we all jumped in after them. Are you going to print it? Yeah, I kind of want to print it. I don't know where to go to print it. That doesn't look like a freaking thesis. An excellent idea. Unfortunately, one that left me with very squelchy, damp socks, so no head pads for this puppet. So close. I had half a mind to leave them behind as punishment, but the other puppets just wouldn't go along with it. Ah well, maybe I can feed them something strange later at dinner instead. Yeah, bookbind presented defense. Exactly. That's the only binding I've ever seen, like out in the open. It's just the thesis bookbinding stuff. Standard A4 for each page. Okay. We continued. What I want, like, is even the cover. Like, the cover of the book should be like the cover of this. I want it to be like that. We continued ambling along the stream for a while. After that, eventually came upon a small village. Wow! The people there offered us a boat to speed things up. I couldn't exactly refuse them, could I? Unfortunately, it was not a vessel fit for so many puppets, so a few had to continue by scampering along the shore nearby. Then you can have it IRL, so in 10,000 years, someone can find it. Oh, you're right. Couldn't exactly refuse then, could I? Unfortunately, it was not a vessel fit for so many puppets, so a few had to continue by scampering along the shore nearby. From where I sat in the captain's seat, I had a clear view of them struggling as the jungle got denser and denser. I didn't envy those landlocked puppets at all. I'm almost certain one or two got their strings tangled in the vines, actually. Perhaps we'll go back and fetch them in the morning. Would you get a load of the petioles over here? These are great pictures. What? I love the colors so much. Cute! What's the matter, puppet? Haven't you ever seen an Argyranthemum frutescens before? Of course they have it. No! No! I need more! No! No! It's over! No! I need more. Stop! Now both pages are gone. Play the music. Play it. Play it. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody who made this notebook possible. This book possible. It's so good. It's so good. I'm sad that it's done. Why are you breaking the book? I'm sad that it's done. I want to go on a vacation. I want to go on a journey. Oh, I finally got my passport. Finally. No, so I have this passport. I'm not gonna tell you what, but basically, this passport of mine has been expired for the past probably 6 years or something. Then I wanted to renew it before when it was expired for more than 3 years. But then when I tried to have it renewed, they told me that I need to go through a new application again, and that if it's past 3 years, it doesn't work anymore. You can't do the renewal thing again. I can't do the renewal via courier anymore. And so I was like, oh no. And then I let 3 more years pass because I was like, I have to go through all the things. And like in this document, I need like a bunch of forms from other people, from citizens of that place, just to be able to renew it and stuff like that. But a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago, I messaged them that, can I renew it? You know, can I renew this passport? And they were like, yeah, sure. Go through the renewal process via courier. And then, really? Yeah, all you need is a form and then a picture, and you're done. So all I'm thinking is that maybe the guidelines changed through the years. That even if it's expired by more than 3 years, it's fine, right? And then I got it. I got my passport. So easy. Just sent it just one day. Then 2 weeks later, came back, got it. Cool. Now I can freaking enter Japan without a visa. I remember I had a hard time before because that was my first time like getting a visa and stuff. Now I can just go anywhere without a visa. Cool. I can go tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna go to Japan and go and use a 3D studio. They're gonna kick me out. You can't use a 3D studio. Okay, then go back. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. But thank you everybody who's here. Azure, thank you. Bobby, Grace, Alex, Jenny, Aisha, Pakut, Mordred, Clifford, Lily, Killa, Via, Tamir, Choco, Harriet, Kaya. Writers, Peach Mango, Salem, Tellis, Gavana, Bradford, Soma, Odelia, Zagzner, Grace, Slowbat, Bub, Jesse, Alexander, Chan, Grace, Jesse, Kai, Vana, Glowbat, Alex, Sensitivity, Azure, Jesse, Alex, Peach Mango, Embellishment Artist, Alexander, Ice Cream, Azure, Chan, Choco, Kafarina, Harriet, Jenny, Killa, Lily, Sakura, Mango, Salem, Tamir. Photographers, Azure, Carrots, Choco, Grace, Kabood, Hejime, Jedi, Jenny, Jesse, Karen, Killa, Jobat, Lobat, Alex, Tamira. Cover artist, Killa. Promoters, Harriet. Wow. Layout designers, Azure, Bobby. Wow. I didn't realize this is Scrabble. Hey, Jaman. Hey, Jaman. Jobat. Jellyfish. Travel. This is also nice. I can zoom in twice? I can zoom in 3 times? Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, it's over. I want the cover to be this and the start of it. That. And then I wanna sign it. You know? I wanna sign it. Let's look at the pictures. I broke it again. Wow. Wow. I broke it again. Let's look at that picture. Wow, I broke it! God damn it. So good. So good. So good. It's so good. This plus all the original music and the other one? Man, so good. So good. So good! So good! So good! Yeah, you cooked! You cooked, congratulations! You cook harder than me! You cook harder than me! Goodness gracious! Also, this music needs to stop. Let's bring back... Let's bring back the sexy music. Bring back the sexy music, which is... Bloop. Oh, wait. We still have stuff here. Excuse me? Let's check out the guest book. Ooh! Wait, this is the same guest book as yesterday, right? Or it's different. It's different. It's different. Wait, is it? Is it? Huh? No, it's the same. It's a collaborate. Yeah! Yes! That's great. That's great. Credits. Credits. Photographers, let's go. Flip back. Wow, there's an animation to it too? Hells yeah. All right, I'm gonna read the guest book and all the messages after this stream. I'm gonna look at them. Since I have time today to just relax and just chill. But I wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much, everybody, to all the puppets, as usual. Before I started the stream, I actually found a, because I was missing. Remember when I moved here, I was missing a certain echo bag. I don't know where it was, and this echo bag has a bunch of your fan letters and stuff, and I don't know where it was put, you know, because a bunch of people were moving all the stuff for me as well. So just this morning I saw it was there. It was just in some place outside. And then I looked at it. Oh, this is where all my stuff is. And it's not just that, also my books that I also brought, you know, so I have some books there that have been missing for quite a while now, and I found them again, and so I have all the letters and everything. So all of that is already here. I think most of my stuff is already complete from the move. That's been gone for a while now. Good thing it wasn't like under the rain or anything. It was still pretty. It was kept pretty safe. So all that I'm gonna be going through all of those actually and organizing them this morning, because I have time, and I'm gonna go through the guest book messages as well. And yeah, but everybody, that was incredible work. Aside from all the art that you make for the birthdays, the original music, this this really like innovative travels notebook. Like, I love it so much. It's so good. I don't have any words. Those are my only words that I can say. I love it, and so good. It's so great. Good thesaurus. It's excellent, superior, quality, splendid, and wonderful. Agreeable, enjoyable, satisfying, exceptional value, superb, and favorable. Honorable, ethical, upright, worthy, virtuous. Helpful, advantageous, salutary, wholesome. Awesome, great, terrific, fantastic, superb. Admirable, commendable, first-rate, marvelous, positive, select, sound, virtuous. And it's not bad, it's not harmful, it's not detrimental, it's not poor, it's not terrible, it's not inferior, it's not substandard. It's not any of those. It's the other ones that I said earlier. Yeah. The projects are very ethical. So, with that said, really, puppets, starmen, don't ever get one guide. Don't ever get one guide by people saying that your support for us in HoloStars is not enough. Never get one guide. For every thousands of you, there's gonna be one little guy that'll probably say, you know what, you should support them more or whatever. You should support them. Don't listen to him. Don't get one guide. There's literally just one guy for every tens of thousands of you, and they don't know what they're talking about because they don't watch us. They're not here to experience what it is to be a starman, to be a tempura, to be an armada. They're not here. They're not here, so they don't matter. Don't let them tell you that you're lacking in anything. Right? And you know, I know this. I'm telling you right now, you know I know. Right? You know in yourselves that you support us enough. Right? So when somebody says otherwise, don't get hurt. Don't get distraught. Don't get sad, right? Because you know in your hearts that it's not true. Okay? It's not true. And all you need to do is just have fun with us whenever you want to and continue on. Don't give any of the friggin' haters any air. Screw that. Let's all focus on what is important here, which is me! Of course. Okay? Like I said, I can ignore them easily. Easily! They're actually completely, utterly ignorable. Right? Easily. So if I can do that, you can too. Okay? Right? Do they have a shrine of Mr. Octavio? No! So, all right. But thank you so much for all your projects. And I joked on Twitter about my last birthday this year, you know? But you know me. That's just a joke, right? That's just me trying to be clickbaity, okay? That's just me being clickbaity. I'll do it again next year, right? And one thing I notice is that for some reason I'm getting better at making clickbait. Bro, it's crazy. I'm looking at my Twitter recently. I'm looking at the stats and stuff. I'm so good at clickbaiting now. Right? The goodness gracious. We got the my last birthday this year. It's so big. It's all so good. So that's my vibe shift. Notice that I've never promoted anything formally for a while now. Remember when we promote something that it's my birthday today. It's my birthday. Ooh, this is the date and time of everything, and this is cool. This is what we're gonna do. None of that anymore. We're done. We're done. See, even my string theology Chinese version is like, the song wasn't challenging enough, so I sang it in Chinese. Right? It's been a while since I've done any like formal announcements of anything, and I've just been enjoying being more creative with how I post. And I'm enjoying it. So, my last birthday this year, bro. That's like one of, you know, when here is the conventional knowledge when it comes to announcing streams is that no one really cares, right? When you announce a stream, you get the thumbnail there, you get the announcement, you get the link in there, and nobody cares. The algorithm doesn't care. It's just it's fine, right? So I was like, let's turn them into something entertaining. Let's make them entertaining instead, and just try. But this is just like a few. I mean, of course, after a few times of getting super clickbaity, cool freaking thumbnails and posts, I'm gonna be like, wait, I can't think of anything anymore. So here's a stream, right? But for now, I'm enjoying being clickbaity. I wonder if anyone believes it's your last. They better not. They better not, because there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more to come. But yeah, that's fun. And another birthday done and dusted. And it always feels like my birthday is always better than the last. Is always better than the last. It just gets better and better. You guys, for some reason, get more creative. You get more like intricate little projects to make. You got your freaking original music. I don't even know what you're gonna do next year. I think you should subvert expectations next year and not do anything next year. I think that's how you're gonna top this year. Right? Just don't do anything for next year and and be like, wait, there's no project? I have a post-birthday stream and there's no project to look at? Right? Thanks for the idea. Yeah. That'd be great. That'd be great. I dare you, don't. I mean, do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. I'm not forcing you to make a project for me. But you know, it's fun. It's great. Do whatever you want. Wink wonk. Wink wonk. But yeah, I'll try and look for ways to be able to print them. Print them nicely. People said there's some in Shapo, so I'm gonna go check out Shapo. I know I talked about printing the previous one before, the anathema, the anathema biology book as well. But I'll include that as well and get these printed. I'm gonna go look on Shapo as best as I can, because I keep thinking about the thesis like binding. That's what I keep imagining it's gonna be, and I'm like, I'm gonna spend money. It's gonna look like a thesis project. No way. No. I'll try and find a place to print at the end of the month when I get my payout. What is this? A Lord of the Rings movie about Gollum? No one wants that. Does anybody really want anything about Gollum? I don't think so. The hell? Is Ruse excited about this? Wait, okay, well, let's go back here. Octavio's concert hall, thank you so much. The images take a bit to load. Yep. Thank you for the super chat. Jetty, nanghina kami po pag di nagfa-fan project. Thank you for the super chat. Octavio concert hall, no birthday project for next year. You heard it here first. No more birthday projects. Surprise me. So we'll see what happens. Salem, thanks so much for the bookbinding funds. Thank you. I will use this to bookbind something good, and I'll take a picture of it so I can show you. And hopefully aliens come in the future and they find it. And when they read it, they're gonna cry their eyes out, their 4 eyes. They're gonna cry their 4 eyes out. Maybe they have eyes on their stomach as well. Maybe their stomach is their head, who knows? They're gonna cry and be like, oh, that was such a sweet little notebook, and they're already all dead. They're all dead. Right? Hey, Kangkong 8! It's so big! Ang laki! Ang laki ng super chat! Ang laki! Ang laki ng super chat! Ang laki! It's so big! Ang laki! Grabe! Hold the way, super chat! Oh, ang laki! Hey, tell us, thank you so much also for the Akasupa. Ang laki! Ang laki ng super chat! Ang laki! Thank you! Wait, what did you say? I forgot. I didn't even read it. Happy birth, Lords. Thank you so much. Kangkong 8, thank you. Tell us, thank you for liking my whimsy writing. Also, sana di mascam and gamitin talaga pang bookbind. Uy, grabe naman. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? What? I bought Hello Kitty. I bought the Hello Kitty game for Switch. Don't worry about that. I did that. I didn't scam you. I'm still gonna schedule the Hello Kitty game. Don't worry. But thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I'm gonna bring my Switch to my room, to the studio. The Switch is totally here. The Switch is totally here. It's right next to me. There. Here's what it sounds like. Here's the Switch. Hear that? That's a Switch. I brought it to my room. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Peach Mango. Thank you. My first and last Octavio birthday prize. Thank you. Feral Fox Spirit, happy birthday. Late, it was such a fun project to work on. Thank you so much for working on the project, everybody. Thank you. And also, thank you for the super chat. I don't know how to make your efforts worth it, right? But all I can really say is there's no other way to say it except I'm very lucky. I feel like I'm a very lucky child. I feel like on my birthdays, it's Christmas. That's what it feels like. And all of these are my birthday gifts. Right? And all I can really give back to you is more stuff. More music. More things to look forward to. And Holo Shark Tank in the future. That's all I can really do. But know this, that being here really in HOLOSTARS, right? No matter what anyone says, has been the absolute most fulfilling experience in my life. And you know, if I meet God in the future in heaven, and he's like, so when do you think was the best thing in your life? When was it? I think, God, it's like 2024 to 2026. Or 2023? When did I debut? 2023, 2024? I don't remember. 2023? Probably. It's 2023 to 2026, God. And God is like, would you like to go back there? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. What? I'm gonna relearn my music skills again? I'm gonna relearn how to use stuff? What? I'm I'm gonna start again without my Ableton Push 3, without my Shure mic, and without, you know, all this good cool stuff. Hell no. Don't bring me back. It's done, God. I'll stay here with you forever, God. Okay? Don't bring me back. It's hot out there, God. It's 47 degrees Celsius, God. Please. Please, 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 please. Don't. So yeah, God. I of course I freaking my train of thought moved somewhere again that I couldn't even predict I was going there. But thank you so much for the super chats. Myra Bradford. Ang laki. Myra Bradford, ang laki naman. Ang laki. It's so big. It's so big. Thank you so much for the red super chat. Thank you. Happy birthday, Maestro. I'm glad you like my writing. Yes, I enjoyed the writing so much. I'm realizing it's multiple people, but all of it just sounded like... everything was just of the same quality. What's going on? How does that even work? It's not like you guys are working under like one building. I don't know how it works. Maybe I should... You know, here is... Okay. Guys... How do I join an Enna Alouette birthday project? I want to join. If there's an Aloe peep out there, are you guys working on an Enna birthday project? What can I do? I want to write something. What should I do? I'm gonna make a song or something. Yes, don't reveal that I'm part of it, okay? Don't reveal I'm part of it. Usually through fan discords. And can somebody connect me with a fan discord? But thank you so much, Myra Bradford. Happy birthday, Maestro. I'm glad you like my writing. Fish! Thank you. I really enjoyed it. And thank you so much for participating in the project. Nekukir! Wait, it's not showing. It's not showing on the... What's happening? It's not showing on the super chat overlay thing. Whatever. Nekukiryu! Yippee! Another season of Maestro's birthday concluded. Happy birthday, Lords, and here's to more birthday seasons. Let's reach season 100, maybe. By 100, I would be 23 years old. That's old. That's old. God, I feel bad for the 23-year-olders out there. They're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Everybody, all of us that are 23 are almost done. And I haven't even been to, you know, Iceland yet, and I'm almost done. 23 years olders, I feel your pain. We just have a few years left. There's nothing else. Nothing. I'm past 23, you're dead? Check yourself. Are you translucent? Are objects, do objects move through you? Then maybe you are. Wait, but if you are and you're still here, then there's hope for us. We can still watch streams and go around and live a normal life even when we're dead. Past 30 ashes. You're dust. Heaven is this hot? Maybe. Maybe. Thank you, Nekukiryu, for the super chat. Thank you. Who knows? Baka may project na kami till 2028. Whoa! Whoa! Well, don't go too far ahead. You know, don't go too far ahead because it's things are unpredictable in the future. You know, the gas prices might become too high that we can't even use the internet anymore. I remember when I was predicting the end of the internet. This might be it. The gas prices are way too high that our electricity won't even go on anymore. Every minute of electricity is like $1 million. That was it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, Alex, for the super chat. Thank you. Aying, happy belated birthday, homie. Thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for the 15 months. Miki, happy birth. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mickey.
Hey, Mickey! MOUSC! I'm ready.
Lily Hooms, thank you for the 17 months. Arigato, happy birthday, thank you. Sakura Bell, late happy birthday, Tavi. Moaning beatboxes. I mean, Sakura Bell, you can't just say moaning beatboxes. Everybody who has ever done a happy birthday moaning beatbox style has done it themselves. So where is your Twitter account? I will find you and I will look for your moaning beatbox happy birthday greeting. You cannot just say it. Your culture, my culture is not your Gerard's culture is not your costume. Okay. Honor the culture by doing it yourself. Okay? Don't you go and look at the happy birthday moaning beatbox and be like, I don't like it. Like Sabrina Carpenter at Coachella. Don't look at them, I don't like it. Right? Do it. Do it yourself. They're working now. Yippee! I guess it stops working for a bit. Hakuti's happiest birthday, maestro. Photography is one of my hobbies from my mom. So seeing how much you like this project really warms my heart. Now you're making me think about the rates. Well, don't make them too high. You know, don't make them too high, or else I'll be in the streets with that. So yeah, but thank you so much, Hakut. Think of your rates. Think of them. Like, what are the rates of me checking your photo album? First and foremost. Right? And picking out sceneries that I want art of. Wait, disconnected? What? Just did the beatbox, all of a sudden says, I don't like it. I don't like it. But thank you so much for the red super chat. I wonder if you heard everything that I said. Right? I showered you with praises. I showered you with like, oh my god, work on Bunny Garden 3 as well. Now, you know, if Bunny Garden 3 goes a route where it's like real world depictions with bunny girls overlaid on them, do it. Pitch it to them. Do it. You know, so I can really feel like the Bunny Garden people are in the real world. So I can live out my dreams in peace. Right? I heard you wanted to see my album. Yes. What are the rates for diving deep into your album to check out sceneries that I would like, and then the rates for putting the art on top of that? Just give me a Google Drive of all your photos, of like your vacation spots. But thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for participating in the project as well. Thank you. Rio, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. The cute little dog. Tell us, ako ulit, Lodi Cake, sana di ka magsawa. Just want to bring up that VTuber News Drop wrote an article for a birthday, and there's a video too for your enjoyment of the day's events. If trip mo lang naman basahin pa, no? If trip mo lang naman. If trip mo only. What? VTuber. And di ko trip, pero I'll still watch it. Di ko trip. I'll watch it of my own volition. I did this myself. Like, I am watching it because no one else told me to. Di ko trip. But now, trip ko na. Another historic birthday for Octavio's Octa posse in the Philippines. Eddie don't. Ooh. I love how it's Octavio and Enna immediately. Like, look at this nerd. He's someone tweeted. I saw a really freaking funny tweet and wanted them to shut up. They tweeted on Twitter of him. That's where he tweet. But they said like, this collab is basically just Octavio talking about Enna to Enna with Enna. I was like, no way! Shut up! Shut up. Shut up. Don't. Oh, ooh, archive karaoke moment. Wow, they took an actual video of the thing, and they're hovering around it. Look at all the people. Like, wait, I'm gonna give you the link. I'm gonna give you the link. Here is the link. Wow, they were actually here. They took an actual video of it. Shut up! Shut up! VTuber news drop, shut up.
Commemorating the birthday of the one puppet master of HOLOSTARS English.
7 stations away from Glorieta, puppets met together for a fan cafe called Luminity. It was an afternoon of bonding for puppets, shielded away from...
Ooh, they were actually here too at the fan gathering? Wow, look at all this art.
Me and the few organizers over
Alex! Get interviewed! Wow, ABS-CBN?
we can pull this off because of all the support coming from all the puppets.
Uy, artista! ABS-CBN?
That's why we decided to
Star Magic?
we ball. What are the odds?
Some had fun taking photos with their plush toys, an act called Louis Katsu, and most wrote letters to their Oshi, all while taking part in the program.
Wow!
For puppets, by puppets.
Oh, is that Pow?
Deciding for
The host?
we were thinking of flower.
Bro, you got Pow the host? Holy crap!
Inspired from Octavia's second outfit, which is inspired from Anathema.
Wow, Cosmania ang peg.
Or about Historia. So
Fan gathering, Cosmania level?
also decide to look for a cafe that has flower design.
Uy, yung pogi naman nun.
We decided to celebrate it here and put flower here in Pink. Our projection was 30 ahead.
Jetty Lemon!
Octavia's fan base here.
Autograph?
Expected to actually
Can I have an autograph?
40.
Wow.
So that was actually like a surprise for us, but also warmed our hearts because it's a sign of growth on Octavia's part as a creator.
Growth?
His fan base is actually growing here. It's really kind of nice to see the support from his fellow local Filipinos. This is actually my
South
first
Elysian
time
ako,
in getting into a fan gathering event like this because on the first
Who is that? Why is there no
fan
name tag?
gathering they organized in like 2024. I didn't make it through, but now I have the
Neko
means to
Kiryu!
go to fan gatherings and stuff. So I am so grateful to witness the ins and outs of the organization.
The
and planning
ins
for
and
this
outs.
event. And I'm so happy to witness all the fruits of the hard work of the puppets. What I love the most about Tavi is basically everything about him.
Whoa!
I love how he is dedicated to his craft. I love how he is not afraid to be himself, especially in his streams. I love when
You
I
say
love the
that,
times
but then I do
he's
something
very,
weird on
very
stream and you
silly at his
immediately
streams.
flip.
And I really love his creativity in everything.
That's such
that
good
he
art. Is that
does.
star art?
He isn't
Yeah, that's
afraid
Star's
to
art for
innovate.
sure.
He isn't afraid to try something new, just so that he can make a breakthrough and let his talent out there for people to see.
This is the story I always tell. He was kind of like being
So much
silly,
merch that I can't have.
telling everyone that I know Jellyman's
Stop making them.
alt account.
Stop making merch that I can't have.
He kind of just pointed fingers at chat. It was.
You know what?
Jedi
I'm just gonna say this. I was
And then
here. I was at the fan
He
gathering.
spewed out.
You didn't even notice.
Star Wars references. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, so I
was kind of surprised when he did
Yeah,
that.
I was there. Yeah.
I quickly typed in, I'm
In
not,
sp-
I'm
in
not
spirit,
even
in
a Star
denial?
Wars fan. And I was like so surprised because I never corrected
You're so in
him.
denial.
I started watching him in 2023.
Yeah.
So kind of like in the debut era of Octavio. So I never corrected him until May 2025.
Uy, tama na ang screen
Starting
time. This is
from
about
there
me.
Up until now, he started to pronounce
Tama
my
na screen time.
name as
Too much
Jed-
screen time.
Jed
Too much
So
puppet
it was
screen
like a
time.
fun
Put me
memory
back on the
for
telly. Put me back.
When it comes to his streams,
Too much screen time.
I would recommend
Let me talk.
watching through his Final Fantasy 16 streams because that's the very, very stream
Well,
that you will get to know him
I'm an
more.
OG
You will get
Octavio
to,
fan.
like,
I watch
some
his
sort of
I watch his
attachment to
streams
him.
where
I
he
think
had
my
his
top one
gaming
recommendation
overlay.
for his original works is String Theology because of the
Oh, I was
vocal
there when he
works,
when he
the,
when he released his
instrumental
first
work. It is
original
also
song,
majestic.
String
Also recommend
Theology.
to listen to his second original song, which is Cold Blue. Because
Oh, I was there too
it
when
is
my
his
in the
own
second original song.
The instrumentals, the vocals, the lyrics, everything.
Oy, ako
All
naman!
of his covers are great, but my most favorite of all his covers is Show because of his.
Oh, I was there during
vocal
his
bits
third
and
cover.
such. He was so creative in making that song his in like show his talent there in his own way. That Show cover of his is truly his vocals, his own creativity and such.
If you're
Hindi
gonna
po
ask me
AI.
what I love the most about Octavio, it's he's very considerate towards his fans.
Oh!
He's very hardworking. If you
Are you
if
sure?
you guys were able to watch his Work With Me streams, you will learn a lot from him. Not just
I'm an
through music,
Octavio
but,
member.
from his
I
experiences,
found this. I
his
watch his Work With Me
and
streams.
He inspires me a lot in a lot of ways. And imagine I am just a normal puppet, but here I am, one of the people organizing an event for him, and I never even thought that I could do this.
Guys, can I see show?
Whoa!
Iangat niyo yung mga nakakuha nung kalbo.
Last one yan. Joke lang. Joke only. Bruh,
Hindi namin nakala na mag-fall off namin.
I'm
And
speaking in Tagalog
we
because
will not be able
I
to
can
do this
hear
without you guys.
and I can see South Elysium. That's why the Tagalog is
Oh
coming
my
out.
God, what
The
is
accent
my
is coming
code?
out because I can hear and see South Elysium right now.
Him?
Wow,
I
the
guess.
cosplays are so
'Cause
good.
I mean, the whole inspiration behind Cold Blue is, you know, when you're watching someone across the screen, and I am just one of his fans, and he's the only, I mean, he's one of the persons
Wow!
that
Parang
I
ako,
watch a lot
I'm
on
watching someone across the screen
So,
right now.
I think I can consider him as my Cold Blue.
The time
Whoa!
where he read our letters for him. I think it was a few weeks after his debut.
Oh, I was
that
there
we
when
sent
he did the
letters to
red
him
letter
and
reading
such. And
stream.
then
He had a
read
different
them
voice
all,
back then.
in a chill Minecraft stream. There we showed him
Chill Minecraft
how,
stream.
Grateful that we got to know him, discover him and his talents, and I think I remember him.
Chill
him getting
Minecraft stream?
emotional
When
at
is
that
that? When
time,
was
so,
that?
like, it's like it holds a special place in my heart. I think for the rest of the puppets, it holds a special place in their heart as well. That
They're
is
like,
still
I wish we could go
considerable
back.
as close to what
I wish
Cold
we could
Blue
turn
is
back time.
conveying.
I think it would be cliche to say that
So when
it's
he was
Octavio,
more
so I'm gonna say it's
was
Bruce
more
instead.
normal, you know?
Or it's kind of like a canon puppet experience to have Bruce as the bias wrecker. So
What? Is that for real? Then we really should give your Octavio memories to the Rusaders then.
As the
Oh, there's a
fan
lot of
gathering
people.
concludes,
Whoa!
Most of the puppets there went to Glorieta to bask in the glory of having their Oshi at a one-of-a-kind digital billboard.
Wow. Octa Posse Philippines? Ayo?
Indeed, it was
Organized?
a great day to be a puppet.
That ad is so good on the billboard, so good.
Reporting from South Elysium, in Manila, Jay Agonoy with VTuber News Drop.
You know what's funny? I think I actually met Jay at one point. Somewhere. I think. If I remember correctly. Did I? Can you corroborate this? Have I? I don't think so. Imagine if it is gonna get copyrighted because it's a song by Octavio being played. But thank you so much for that Article 2 VTuber news drop. Thank you. That was great. And I love also the interviews, right? Looks like they enjoyed being interviewed by ABS-CBN. Now what's super funny is that way back when I was actually on ABS-CBN. I was actually interviewed in ABS-CBN, and it was broadcasted in ABS-CBN when it was long ago. It's not even on the internet. It's not even on the. You didn't reach the part where they uploaded stuff on the internet. It's gone. It was broadcasted. We watched it being broadcast. Like, oh, that's me, right? That was so long ago. Before they actually pushed for their online presence. That was around that long ago. Lost Media. Yeah. BBB. I wish. Yeah, when I was 23 years old, yeah. Yeah, I was interviewed. It was TV Patron. I was in TV Patron. I was interviewed. I wasn't interviewed because I saw like an accident or something. I was like, oh yeah, I saw the car like go to the sidewalk and it was scary. No, it was an interview about me. It was an interview about me as a person, not an eyewitness of a crime. No, it was an interview about me. I wonder if you can even find it. No, you can't. There's no way. Going bulilit. No, you can't find it. Absolutely not. Unless they somehow upload all the previous stuff that they had before their internet push, then there's no way I'll find it. And my mom said that we almost were in an ad for a bakery company. Like when I was a child, we almost were in an ad for a bakery company. But mom was like, ayoko mag-artista. I don't want to be an artista. Funny. Julie's? Wait, what was a bakery company? Wait. No, I don't want to say. It might dox me. It might it might dox me. No, I'm not gonna say. But it's a bakery company. But yeah, cool. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for notifying me of the VTuber news drop article and video. Bubby Gator, another birthday season done, which means more sleep for me. Glad you enjoyed the projects, and I'm glad you didn't break the site, and hopefully more projects to come. Thank you so much, Bubby. I burped. Oh, by the way, remember the goat that you guys sponsored? I remembered them the other day, and I checked that post. I checked that moment, and the name is Opal. OPALITE. Opal. I think it's Opal and Olivia Rodrigo. Opal, OPALITE, and Olivia Rodrigo. Crazy. Huh. The gift of prophecy. Oh, Oppo. The phone? Pa-sponsor naman, Oppo. Oppo, sponsor naman. Kaso di tayo binibigyan ng sponsorship eh. Di tayo na si sponsor eh. Ay, sorry. I got mad. I got real mad. Got real mad. Right? Opo, bike man. But thank you so much, Bubby, for the super chat. Tasogare, thank you so much for the Freaky Bird sticker. Thank you, you are amazing. And lastly, Karen, thank you so much for the cute dog sticker. Cute dog sticker. And also, thank you for sharing your Twitter profits to moi. Your goodness gracious. Yeah. All right. But I think that's it for us. What a fun birthday. Done and dusted. And like I said, this year is going to turn out to be the best Octavio year ever. I mean, this year. Next year is going to be even better. Right? Then the next year is going to be even better. But this is my last birthday for this year. Okay. Which is true, technically. All right? But thank you. I almost don't want to end the stream because, you know, if I end the stream, then my birthday's fully, officially over. But no, I actually still have some stuff going on. We have a Twilight watch along, and then I have the group collab that I'm still organizing and planning. That's not the Holoshark collab. But that should be fun as well. And of course, something dropping again at the end of the month. You know, it's whatever. I know Jane Doe just released, but whatever. There's always something coming. You're never gonna stop having stuff. You're never gonna gonna stop having stuff, right? Jelly, share ko lang ulit. There was an alopeep who came to visit your ad po sa Glorieta. It was such a cute encounter. Do not share. Really? There was. Thank you, alopeep, for checking out my billboard that I wish I could have seen. In person. But you know what? Who knows? Next year, maybe. Okay, here's an idea for next year. All expenses paid trip to Iceland. That would be great for Octavio HOLOSTARS-EN. Surely that's within possibility, right? Yes. Iceland is back. Drifting Cloudy Moon, happy birthday. Hoping for the best for you and the rest of the boys. Good luck, fight on. Thank you. Just give us your full legal name, address, so we know where to send the ticket. That's easy enough. I can give anyone's name, and I can just puppeteer the staff and people to be like, that's me. Oh, it's like friggin' Star Wars. I'm like, forget about who I am. This is my name. Opal Olivia Di Mautakan. Yeah. Opal Di Mautakan. Opal Di Makontrol. What's puppeteer in South Elysian? Puppeteer. What's puppeteer? Puppeteer. South Elysium. No. What? Tagalog. Ang puppeteer sa Tagalog, nagpapagalang puppet, tagapagpaandar ng manika o tauhan. There's no term for it. Puppeteer. Puppeteer. Nyajime, thank you for the marionette. I'll never regret supporting you for these past 2 years. Not only did your streams make my days happier, but I got to go on so many adventures to places I never thought I'd visit and be a part of a wonderful community. Thank you for being my Kamiyoshi. And you're welcome. You're welcome for all the all expenses paid travel that I give you, Nyajime. Right? I think it's time you give one to me as well. You know, all the many adventures to places that you've been to. You're welcome for the tickets. You're welcome. I gave them to you. So now it's time you give back to me. Iceland. 7 days. In a hotel, not an Airbnb, in a hotel. Food as well, right? Food and all of that. You know, time to give back. But thank you so much for the marionette. Thank you. Simi SMYN got my first pay in my new job, and this is my first super ever as well. What better way to celebrate than to commemorate your birthday? Happy birthday until happy birthday, Elite Maestro. You're welcome, Simi Smain. You're welcome. I knew you would interview the other day to your current job, and so I was there in the interview room. I had my strings on your interviewer. I was like, like, they're not qualified for the job, but you're gonna give it to them. You're also gonna give them a pay raise, okay? Yeah. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Right? Tell me if you have grabe sa di qualified. Tell them if they give you any problems, right? If they give you any problems for not knowing what the heck you're doing, and I'll deal with them. I'll deal with them, right? What? Imagine you graduated I don't know, let's say you graduated theology. You graduated theology and you applied to astronautics. I can help you with that. You know, just say the word. Just say the word. Because I'm your puppeteer. But thank you. Need ko rin ng pay raise, Lods. Okay, sige. Sige. Tell me when you're gonna interview with your manager and I'll be there. I'll be there. String theology? Yeah. I'll be there. Easy peasy. It's time for us to go, guys. It's time for us to go. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast. Thank you once again. Over and over, paulit-ulit, parang sirang plaka, like a destroyed plaque. Parang sirang plaka, like a destroyed plaque. Does that make sense? Like a broken record. Like a broken record, not a destroyed plaque. Like a broken record. Thank you. And that's it for me. And let's see each other again and again until infinity. Goodbye!
Just kidding, let me control you.
I am...
Just kidding, let me control you.
Ano ba? Ano ba? I am Evie. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who got a membership. Please say thank you. And also enjoy your T2 perks. Thank you so much. Thank you. But that is it for me. And let's see each other. I need to do this again. Each other again and again until infinity. Goodbye.
Just kidding, let me control you.
Teka. Let's look for somebody to raid. Wait. Somebody to raid. Somebody to raid. Somebody to raid. Look for somebody to raid. Wait. Redirect. Redirect. Okay, who is streaming? Rune Day? Okay, Rune Day. Flayon. Okay. But that's it for me. And let's see each other again and again until infinity. Goodbye!
Just kidding, let me control you.
Ano ba yan? Alex, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. And let's see each other again. Simi Simayin. Thank you so much for the sock puppet. Thank you. And let's see each other again and again until infinity. Goodbye.
Just kidding, let me control you.
For real. For Where's my outro? It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.